Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world. Goddamn cryptocurrency, that's right. Today we're talking kind of, what's it called? GameFi, or NFT games, play to earn, this kind of idea. Cartoonized, fun, little, lazy stroller games, just click and earn kind of games that are pretty hot right now. I'm going to go through my favorite three at the moment, okay? Not necessarily the most profitable, but they're the ones that I enjoy the most, so I thought I would highlight them today in this video. The first one we're going to talk about is the one that's not launched yet. Then we're going to talk about the most popular one at the moment. Then finally we're going to end with one which has just come into its second kind of epoch or second level of the game, which has kind of come out of favor a little bit, but I'm still playing it and I'm hoping that it can kind of have a recovery beyond what it's at the moment. So let's see how they go. And also by looking at this third one, it will actually give you a little bit of insight into the kind of general trend of what happens to these games, the kind of lifespan, life cycle that they do have. So you don't put all your eggs in one basket and get totally wrecked. Before we begin, I just explain I've already completed the community airdrop. Here is everyone, so I have finished that, and people who are in red, I will not be sending. Either you are not on team 1, cross-referenced against team 1 to find out who was on or not, or you've submitted more than once in a malicious way. Some guy submitted 7 times, 7 different fake Twitter handles, so he was completely taken out. And some people used my address as their MetaMask instead of their own one, which is oopsie, because then I tried to find you on Twitter, but then some of you couldn't find, other ones where your messaging wasn't allowed, so it is what it is. Yeah, 188 people will be sent the airdrop of 250 drip coming soon, where we have a 223 drip right now, so when it gets up to 250, and I'm just generating some more drip, then I will send that down. Getting, what would that be, about 1.3 drip each person, which is about $140, $150. Congratulations, guys. And, part of the community, you did the task, you get the reward. And next week will be everyone on the team with 25 or more drip in your faucet. You will be getting the airdrop next week, every Sunday. So it comes with the potential of this channel. We have these kind of things, just like with Space Game, which we're going to discuss right now. It's on the Polygon chain, so we'll just switch over there, right? Because of this channel, I contacted Space Game before the game was released, and I did get some whitelist spots for us guys. I think we got 10 whitelist spots for this, so I got in. I also swept up some other of these founder boxes on OpenSeas, where you can trade the NFTs for this, and the game is launching tonight. So the first one we're checking out today is Space Game. I did a video on this just a few days ago where I explained how the game's going to work, how we're going to profit from it and all that. You can check that up here because I don't want to repeat myself too much. But if you're brand new to any kind of GameFi and you no idea what this is, essentially we have minted Generation 0 of these NFTs of either Marines or aliens. There's a much higher chance of you getting a Marine than an alien. I got an alien today. Yeah. Very happy about that. All of these cost me, I got 3 on the whitelist, and they cost me, where is it? They cost down here 0.05 ETH on the whitelist. And then I bought another 4 for about 0.1 ETH. So now I do have 7 in total. You can have 10 on one wallet, I believe. And we're going to be going into this game starting with Epoch 0, right? We've already done half of it. If you've not gotten here yet, then you haven't missed the entire boat, but you have missed the very start. But you can get into the second part of Epoch 0 today when the game launches, right? We've already done the Generation 0 NFTs, but now, beginning today, we can stake the NFTs and mint this token called OR, and then I think we're going to be able to use that token OR to purchase Generation 1 NFTs of aliens and Marines. So what you could do is get onto QuickSwap once OR is out, then purchase OR, and then start getting these Generation 1 NFTs, as many as you can. That is a good way to play this. What we're going to do for this one, because it's brand new, it's not out yet, so I can't really review the game, we're just going to go over to the NFT market, we're going to have a look at the prices of these NFTs, and then we're going to compare it to the next game, and then the game after that. We're going to see a pattern, okay? And the dangers that we do have from playing these games and not doing it right. One thing, I'm not sure if you know this, but it says here, it says I can claim this Spy Docs. It's an additional NFT which will stop the chance of any of my NFTs being stolen in the game, okay? But if I click on claim, nothing happens. And it says I have one, so it's a bit strange. I ended up just buying one in the end, actually. This is my team here. You can see my alien, and then I have a bunch of marines. This one's cool. He's got a lightsaber and a cape. Fantastic. And my alien is a rank 3. They go from rank 4, the worst, to rank 1, the best. Good news about my alien being rank 3 is that if we come into here, the floor for rank 3s at the moment is 0.5 ETH. So I bought it for roughly 0.1 ETH or 0.055 ETH if it was on the whitelist box. I don't know which box it was. But now I could already sell it for a 5x 24 hours later. Yeah, it's a lot of money for a picture, essentially. I'm really tempted to get another one, but this price of half an ETH is just a little bit ridiculous. So I think I'm just going to hold back. I've already got a pretty good team here of the seven guys. 3 more would be great, but I could get 3 Marines for like 0.3 ETH. Yeah, the floor for Marines is pretty low. Or I could get 1 more alien and a Marine, but then I'm going to be paying just under 1 Ethereum for all that. It's a lot. Am I going to make it back? Who knows? You know, sink or swim. Yeah, risk it for the biscuit. Should I get another alien? I do like this one with the slime and bumps on his back. Some of these have Santa hats. Some have wings. Yeah, they all have rarity properties. You can check the properties of your NFTs by clicking, for example, on this green one. Yeah, let's take this green one. Okay, I could buy him right now for $1,800. What a steal. Absolute bargain, wow. We'll come to properties here. You can see his rank is 3, the same as my one, and you can see other traits. For example, 1% have this, 1% have this, 1% have that. So this is quite a rare rank 3, but of course the rarest of them all would be rank 1s. If we have a look at rank 1s, we can come over, I like OpenSea a lot, it's good. We can come down here to rank, and we'll have a look at rank 1, yeah, take these off. So the cheapest rank 1 right now is 2.2 ETH for rank 1. It's a lot. I think we can see up to 10 ETH sales on this. We want to find out what's just been sold also. Very interesting to see that, yep. So recently sold, what's been bought, what's been sold. Yeah, 1.25 was the last sale on an alien. 1 ETH for an alien. 3 ETH, man. Wild, absolutely wild. So this game launches tonight, so I guess in the next few days I'll make another video, an update on it, and tell you if I'm making any gains or not. Let's hop over to AveX and let's check out another GameFi game, which I'm really excited about, and I'm playing at the moment. This is an advertisement from Crypto Mischief on the release of my new Drip 3 Rich or REKT drip faucet, which has just launched yesterday. The reason I've started this, bear with me, is because I wanted to offer a faucet airdrop system for people with lower deposits than my team 1. So they do begin with 5+ drip will be on Monday. For anyone with 5+ drip in the faucet will get the airdrop. The week after that is 25+ drip. Then the week after that, 50+ drip. And we rotate back the week after that to 5+ drip again. So these are low tiers for people who are just beginning drip, who maybe missed out, or that they want to start up a second drip account. Link in the description, Drip Team 3, Rich or REKT. So if you didn't know, I actually do own a pizza restaurant here in China. And when I saw that I could actually make pizza on the blockchain too, I couldn't resist. So I did get into pizza game. Last night I brought over about $5,000 and I just dumped it into this, buying pizza chefs on the secondhand market and on the site. $5,000, man, it's gone. Now I just have a bunch of JPEGs. This game's cool. It is really colorful and fun. How it works: they have this token called Pizza Token. Right, that is the currency of this game. There's 2 tokens for this game. Space Game only has 1 token, or Pizza Game, pizza.game, link in the description for this actually. You have Pizza Token, and we also have Soda Token. Soda Token is going to be kind of interesting because we're going to be able to actually farm for Soda Token later on. At the moment though, if you want to get pizza or you want to get soda, initially you must buy the tokens. Then once you have some NFTs, which you will buy with Pizza Token, then you can earn more pizza. So that's what I did. You see here I can mint 1 NFT, and I can get a chef. I can either get a normal chef or I could get a golden chef. Normal chefs golden chefs make 3 times as much pizza per minute compared to normal chefs. Look at them working away. Fantastic. One chef to mint is 20,000 pizza. At the moment I have 15,000 pizza, so we can come into the pizza game, have a look what's happening here. So I have another 2,794 pizza here, which I can withdraw, right? And there's tax here. So there's a freezer tax, that goes into the freezer, which is going to be a staking platform, open later, and the other is a tax on a burn. So total, every time you claim your pizza, there's 20% tax. 10% burn, which is great because these tokens need to be deflated because we are just going to be printing this forever. There's no max supply on pizza. And the freezer is going to be cool because we can single asset stake our pizza later, and the rewards are going to come from the cells, okay? Which is a solid way of doing a staking platform. So I'll claim that. This is my team. You can see they all have fatigue on them. This is another way of making sure that we don't just continuously mint pizza until it dumps to holy hell. To trying to control like the bleed on the token, because Space Game, we can't talk about that yet because ore is not yet out. Pizza Game's dealing with this at the moment with the price of pizza beginning to fall, I think. But at the moment their fatigue is good. They're not fatigued at all. That's good. They just kind of recharge themselves. Good. So they're continuing to make pizza. When they do get fatigued, you need to unstake them for 12 hours. Let them rest, then put them back in. The more fatigued they are, the less pizza they can make. You can also spend, here we have the use case for soda. I can spend 3,000 pizza and 50 soda, and I can buy this pizza peel, which will speed up one of my chef's pizza production. So for each chef, which I have, I would need to purchase one object each for them. So this would be also burning of the pizza token, burning of the soda token. The best thing being a pizza box, but we need to upgrade our pizzeria, which we can't do yet, but one day we'll be able to. And that is another addition, another way to burn this pizza. For pizza token, to get the address, you come here down to there at the bottom, it says pizza, click on that, it will bring up the token address, okay? Then we'll take the token address, put it into Trader Joe, right, where I've saved it, then we'll find out. So we want to get 20,000. So you can see the price of pizza compared to AVAX, mooned, put on a 4-hour, I guess. Mooned, dumped. So it's very volatile at the moment, which is cool. So the moment one NFT is 6.7 AVAX. So if we put that into dollars, yeah, $551 per NFT. So a little bit, okay, so we're 6.7 AVAX per chef at the moment if we wanted mint here. So we want mint 20,000 pizza, 6.7 AVAX. We can come onto the secondary market though. We can actually find our chefs for cheaper than they are minting. But remembering that we could mint a golden chef, which would be, let's find one here. There's a lot of chefs here. Look at this team. Yeah, here we have the golden chef. So we could get a master chef. The master chef's making 3 times as much pizza as a normal chef. Or you even have this guy here, a hopper chef or a crabata chef. I don't know where these are from. But there were 75 AVAX, golden chef 27 AVAX. So some of them are very expensive. So I'm going to continue it's only $60 or $80 more to just mint them on the site and have the chance of getting these extremely rare ones and then being able to have like life-changing amounts of sale if you want to sell it compared to just having a cheap guy. So I'm going to continue doing it that way. So on Trader Joe, all I need to do is I just need to get a little bit more pizza, yeah? So if I throw in one more AVAX, then I can actually get enough pizza to buy and mint one more chef because I want a collection of 10. I need a full team because I need to make that pizza. What I expect to happen here, actually, I'm playing around here. I could get completely ruined. I do expect the price of pizza to first moon hard. I think it's going to moon hard. Then dump horribly, right? Then all the prices of the NFTs are going to fall really low in the marketplace. And then there's probably going to be a pause. What these games generally do is when they need to move on to the next stage of the game. So if the next stage of the game for Pizza Game, let's have a look, will be the point when we can upgrade our restaurant into a bigger restaurant, right? Or the stages where we can start to stake or get this soda token in the soda stream, which they're going to be doing. I'll show you soon the white paper. When they do that, they generally have to move the NFTs into another contract, which kind of takes the momentum out of the game. And during that point, the reward token will dump because people will just start selling it because there's no use case for it for like a week or two. And the price of the NFTs in the secondary market will go way lower than they were. So that's something to be aware of. A lot of people just mint and sell to make profit on these games. I want to play them though. because I think that's the whole point. Essentially, they are cartoonized Ponzi's. It's what we're dealing with here. It's just cartoon Ponzi, a fun game wrapped inside a Ponzi. Is the way that I see it. You know, call a spade a spade. This is Ponzi. Ponzi's Ponzi. But if the price, like I'm only paying attention to one thing. I'm paying attention to this chart here. If this price of pizza, right, compared to AVAX just starts to go up, yeah, mooning, all-time high, right? That is when you think, okay, we're mooning. That is when you should be thinking about starting to sell off your NFTs. Some of them. Don't sell all of your NFTs because you don't know how far this game is going to go. It could be really game-changing. I really like the look of it. They could do a lot with it. Let's see. Fingers crossed, because I'm going to mint another one. So 20,000 for one more chef. Let's get a golden chef. Master chef. No, we didn't. We didn't get a master chef. We got this guy, though. He's kind of cool. Or she. She's got a nice hat, pink hair. Okay, well, anyway, so we will stake this guy. Increasing my pizza production. So how much can it earn? Now let's have a look, right? I'm not going to go through all of this. The link's in the description for it. You can read it yourself. But the main thing, we want to see how much we can earn and the basics of it, okay? So initially these chefs were minted for 1.5 AVAX each, and now the price on them, the floor on them is 4 AVAX. So they've done a 4x since the launch of the game just a few days ago. Then we're now minting the Generation 1. I was late to this game. Unlike Space Game, where on day 1, I'm a couple of days late on this, so I'm doing the Generation 1. Like if you were late for Space Game, you'll have to do that too. Additional 10,000 chefs can be minted with pizza, as I just did. At the beginning, we could only stake up to 10 chefs, so now I have my... how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chefs, so I need 3 more to get a full set. Each chef can hold 1 tool. To get tools, you need to spend the pizza and the soda. To get the soda, I can stake pizza, AVAX, liquidity tokens, in the soda fountain, but that's not yet open, so the only way to get soda right now is to buy soda. And this part here, they've introduced several mechanics which they believe will lead to a fair and long-lasting game. Essentially a lot of burning of the pizza and burning of the soda. When staked, chefs produce pizza every minute. 1 ppm. Pizza per minute. So right now I'm making 7 pizza per minute. Okay. Okay, so with my 7 guys, they're making 7 pizza a minute, right? So what's that? Okay, 7 pizza a minute, 7 times 60. It's 420 pizza an hour. 420 times 24 is 10,000. It's 10,080. So I'm making 10,080 pizza a day, which at the moment is 3.4 AVAX. Or $278, but that is $5,000 which I've put into this now total roughly. So then that means that we need to wait for a while, 17 days. So if the price can remain steady and I sell every day from today, then I will be able to take my ROI on this in 17 days, and then it is just a profit-making machine. Very risky, yeah? If the price of pizza goes up, that means I'm going to be earning more dollars per day, and my ROI number of days will be a lot less. But if everyone who plays this game just continues to sell pizza token, then what's going to happen is that the price of pizza token is going to go down massively. So like many staking platforms, what I'm going to be doing is taking a 40% profit per day on this, and 60% I'm going to be putting back into the platform. Essentially, I'll be buying soda with pizza, yeah, so that I can get these tools, exchanging my pizza into soda, and keeping some of my pizza to get, firstly, you know, get some pizza peels, some pizza cutters, some pizza boxes eventually, and use it that way. Thinking about that this can last, hopefully, for months, and then I can have not just a lot of fun making pizza in this game, but also I can get a good amount of passive income and set up one more passive income printing machine. So that's Pizza Game. It looks really promising. I'm really looking forward to the freezer opening, the soda stream, and all the fun that's going to happen. Moving on to the last game that we're going to talk about. This is Police and Thieves game. So this is very similar to Wolf Game. Similar in a way to the Space Game, but Space Game's a little bit more developed, and they only have 1 token. This now has 2 tokens. It's gotten a little bit more confusing than it was before. This is now on their 2nd level. They had exactly the kind of problem that I was talking about. It came out, we were minting either police, there's a rarity of getting police, or thieves, you can get more common to get a thief, okay? It was going very well. The price of Police and Thieves was going insane, like really, really shooting to the moon. And then the game finally minted out. So we did the Generation 0, we did the Generation 1, and then that was it, done. And they said, okay, we're moving into Phase 2, please bear with us. 2 weeks passed. 3 weeks passed. And the tokens went from a price of 35 to 40 AVAX for a Police, I think it was, down to something like 5. For the Thieves, the more common ones, we were up to about 10 AVAX. For a Thief, down all the way down to, I think, 1 AVAX now to purchase these. But they have made a lot of changes to this game which make it a lot more fun than it was before. So that's why I'm still talking about it. That's why I'm still saying it's my top 3. What we can do now is stake our Thieves here for bribe token. Each day a thief makes 1 bribe token depending on their level. As you can see here, I have a level 4, level 2, level 2, level 2. I can take tokens called loot, purchase loot token, right? And then I can level them up, which means they can earn more bribe daily. I also have a police, and my police is an alpha 5, and he captures the bribe from the thieves. So he's also earning bribe, but actually at a slower rate than my than my thief, which is quite funny. So that's the 2 here. So actually my thief level 4 is possibly now more valuable than my police. So they're earning this, right? So what I can do is, select all this and claim that bribe. For Police and Thieves, most of the liquidity for it is kept on Pangolin, not on Trader Joe. So you want to get a better price on your token swaps, then you need to go over to pangolin.exchange, not on Trader Joe. So we'll have a look at that bribe. So 1 bribe is $5. So at the moment, I'm making $5 per NFT per day on these guys. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, $25 a day. Not much at all, right? Pretty small money, especially for the amount of cash that I spent on acquiring these NFTs in the early stage and not selling them. So I'm at a massive loss at the moment on this game, but there is hope, right? There's always hope. What we got to do is we have to come into this area here, level up my thief. So I can take my thief, and then I need, for example, to get 4,500 loot token, which was the first token for Police and Thieves, which has now been given the use case of the leveling up token. So if we have a look at loot, need 4,500 to level up, so that is $10. So I could sell my bribe into loot and then upgrade my characters so that I can essentially get a higher and higher value of higher and higher amount of bribe token, hoping that eventually the bribe token will start to go up in value instead of down. But as you can see, the price of bribe began at $25 3 days ago and is now dumped all the way down to $5. So it's not going up, it's going down. So let's see how that goes. And the price of loot is probably doing the same thing. Oh, no, the price of loot is going slightly up, not really. So this is, essentially this is GameFi, right? Launch, insane pump, and then unholy dump, and then sitting at the bottom. So are we going to ride the same kind of pattern with Space Game? That's the question I'm proposing to you. Is this what's going to happen to Pizza? Is this what's going to happen to Space Game? Is what happened to Wolf Game? Are all these games destined to have this exact same kind of price movement? Answer in the comments, okay? So 7-day chart for loot looks similar to the 7-day chart for bribe, okay? Also going down in value. So what I'm doing is, I'm just selling my bribe for loot, then I'm leveling up my guys. And that's all I can do, because I have them. If I wanted to, I could come onto the secondhand market. So here we have the marketplace for Police and Thieves on nfttrade.com. And we can see the highest ever sale price for Police and Thieves was 55 AVAX. The average sale is 3 AVAX. The floor price now is under 1 AVAX per NFT, which is nuts. So these thieves now selling for absolute pennies, complete pennies. So let's see. Hey, I'm not overly confident about the success of Police and Thieves, but I am going to stick around and continue to make content on it because I've already invested into it. So I'm definitely not in profit in this game. I'm going to be honest with you, because that's the best way to deal with knowing about GameFi, right? If we know what happens to these tokens, if we know the general trend, then we can prepare for that. So with Space Game, I would consider seeing these extremely high prices on the game launch, especially in the Generation 1 mint, and consider, like I'm doing with Pizza, thinking, how can I profit take from this game, but at the same time help make sure that the game doesn't dump? like being a responsible trader or investor or gamer basically. And I always see that the best way to do that is to take that 40% profit all the time and bank that into stables or bank it into whatever cryptocurrency you want, put it aside and put 60% back into the game to continue earning more, protecting yourself. If it does dump, you have taken profit, probably covered your ass, and if it does pop off, you've also compounded in, so you're going to be win-win. So I'll sell the bribe into loot. Then we will spend the loot on upgrading our characters to get more bribe every day. So it's enough to do this guy. All right. Nice. So other things we can do here is we can stake our bribe, okay, and earn loot. This would be another option. Stake your bribe in here, then get the loot and use that loot that you've earned from staking to upgrade your characters. But honestly, seems like it makes more sense just to sell the bribe and, and get loot that way. This might be a healthier way actually of helping the platform though. And we do get a pretty decent 24,000 APR on this one, which is pretty great actually. So that could earn you a lot, but then you might get some impermanent loss because you're banging up with AVAX at the same time. So that's one way to do this too. Interesting though, looking just to end in the white paper, future of this game, how far can we go with this? I was interested to see how many levels we can actually stake our, upgrade our Thieves to. My highest one at the moment is 4, but actually we can go all the way up to level 50, which is pretty nuts, which is going to cost a lot of loot to do, but then when you're up to level 50, you're going to earn 13 bribe daily, which at today's prices would be $65 daily earning per NFT, which is pretty good actually, but it's going to take a long time to get all the way up to that and a hell of a lot of loot. So I'll see you next year probably when I have fully maxed out this. But I'm just going to continue to play this and see if persistence and a good attitude will persevere. Okay, so that is my take on GameFi. Please, pretty hot topic. If you do have any opinions on this, please put them in the comments. I'll be happy to reply to all of you, and let's learn together about the best way to approach these, and also to, make sure that the games are successful. Because if these games are successful, then that means that we have more streams of passive income. That's the whole reason why we're here. Peace. Don't get GameFi wrecked.